What's going on, guys? Today we are doing part 2 of our drive down to Tampa. We stayed here in Chester, Virginia, right outside of Richmond. Here's the car here. We're at about 50%. I think we did about 300 miles or so yesterday, maybe more. I'll double check, but car's looking good. I got it washed before we started our trip. I went to a touchless wash, and it looks a lot better than it did before with all the snow and salt and all that stuff. But anyway, we have a bit of a drive today. First stop is Halifax. We're at 51% right now. So first stop is Halifax. Stay for 14 minutes, then go to Hope Mills, and then we'll make our way to Buc-ee's. We'll get to Buc-ee's about 1 o'clock today, and then we'll have lunch there. And then we'll make our way down to Tampa. Should get there about 9:33 or so. My wife and baby, they get to Tampa at midnight. That's what time the flight will land. But yeah, overall, so far so good. The trip is going all right. We've done 386 miles, so about 400 miles, 300 watt-hour per mile, which is actually pretty good, given that it's been a max 40 degrees this whole trip. And that was like right at the start, right after working the Bronx. But yeah, we're gonna hit the road now. We're gonna get ourselves down to well, I can't remember it, Halifax, and continue the trip. We still got Kyle back there somewhere.
Yes.
So yeah. All right, ready?
Okay.
Yep. Seatbelt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here in Wilson, North Carolina, we were able to pass Halifax. Got here 2%. I don't know the last time I got to a charger with such low battery. It's been a while, but we were actually here not long ago on our way back from Florida. It was super rainy that day, and it actually looks nice here. It's 50, is it 50 degrees yet? Yeah, it's 50 degrees now. You know what that means?
What?
We don't need our jackets no more. Yeah. So
It's hot?
Yeah, it's hot. You don't feel it? Let me open the trunk and put my jacket there. So we should be, it says we're gonna be here for 20 minutes. We didn't really get to precondition much because the battery was just so low, which is fine. It wants us here for 20 minutes. I think that we should break this stint in half, go to Hope Mills, which is another supercharger we actually stopped at on our way backup. So let's just go to, oh wait, view sitemap. Oh, look at that, you can see the cars. You can see what's empty and what's full. All right, let's go ahead and add that. So we're gonna add Hope Mills.
Something going
Hold on, I'm filming. What are you doing? Get off the floor. We're gonna add Hope Mills. It says stay here for 10 minutes. And then it says at Hope Mills, stay for 15 minutes, but it'll probably just be a splash and dash because it's getting us to Buc-ee's with 33%, and we're gonna have lunch at Buc-ee's, by the way. Oh, that's pretty cool, that little site map. Maybe we should stop at Benson so we don't have to stay here for 20 minutes. All right. A 10-minute stop is fine. We'll just use the bathroom, and then we'll just keep going. We have 150 miles to Buc-ee's. So we ended up staying here because we were able to get up to 250 kilowatts. So everything was good. The charger was good. I didn't think we would be able to do it. Battery is at 56%. We have 150 miles to go. And given how we've been driving over the last 200 miles, could do 163 miles. So we're ready to go. That last stint was 125 miles from the hotel. I think we started our day at 52%. So we know we could easily do 125 miles at 52%. But I think it was warming the battery throughout the whole drive because it was very cold overnight. And this is actually very high usage compared to the whole trip so far. About 500 miles at 307 kilowatt hours per mile, or watt hours per mile. And the last charge, so the last charge we did last night, you could see it's a little lower, the energy consumption. So I think it was heating up the battery the whole time. So we should be able to go rather far on now 58%. So given how we've driven the last 200 miles, could do 167 miles on the current battery. Only have 150 miles to go. It's a pretty nice truck stop. Got some diesel trucks rolling through. What is this guy holding? I don't know. Anyway, nice Cybertruck Foundation series. Got a Ford Lightning next to us. Time to unplug and roll on out of here. I think we only been here for like 20 minutes or so. Let's actually check. We could look at the tires under service. 19 minutes. So you could go from 2% to 59% in a 19-minute stop. Seatbelt.
Okay.
All right. Put your jacket in the car seat. All right. Next stop, Buc-ee's, where we'll be having lunch. We have made it to Kayo's favorite store. What's your favorite store?
Bye,
Are you gonna help me plug it in?
I want to stay here.
All right, well, we gotta go inside and get food anyway, so
Okay.
let me plug it in. Whew. Let's actually see what the stats are for this last leg. So we just got here with 10%. I think I was saying we were gonna get here with like 5 or something, but anyway, trips 150 miles, 2 hours. That's the best way to road trip. Last stop we stopped for 19 minutes. Now we're here 2 hours later. Best way to road trip. Stop for like 15, max 20 minutes. Get on the road for 2 hours. But we're gonna be here for a while because we're gonna have lunch. And yeah, we could. It's actually very possible if I continue trip. And now it doesn't have it, but it had fewer stops here, and it said to stay here for an hour and then stop at Brunswick, I think, and then from Brunswick go straight to Tampa. But we'll see how things play out. I don't think that's exactly what we're gonna do. Anyway, it's lunchtime, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go inside and get some Bucky's lunch. 63 degrees. I can finally take this sweatshirt off.
Yay! I want to take mine off too.
All right, yeah, take it off. We've been here for about half an hour, maybe a little more than half an hour, 36 minutes, and went from 10% up to 86%. Next stop, Brunswick, Georgia, and then after Brunswick, Georgia, I think we could make it to Tampa. I don't think it wants me to stop here. We're gonna get there too close to 0, but we can make it. Yeah, see, it wants me to stop at Florence. Oh no, it wants me to stay here. It wants me to stay here for 7 more minutes. But we have more than enough energy. And then, yeah, see, it wants me to stop at Richmond Hill, which we're not gonna do, so we'll take trip planner off. So we have one more stop. And then we'll probably stop somewhere in the Tampa area just to top off. But now it's saying we're gonna get to Tampa at 10 o'clock, which makes about sense because we stopped here for lunch, and now it's saying it wants us to do a really long charge, 38 minutes, which I don't think we'll do. That's way too long. We might do 15 and then like go to Ocala or something down there. But anyway, ready, Kayo?
Yes.
All right, close up your soda, and yeah, we're gonna unplug. Whew, Cybertruck right next to us. It's a nice day today. 65 degrees right now. And next week is going to be well into the 80s down to Tampa. Alright, unplug. You gotta press the button. Alright. Alright. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. We are here in St. George, South Carolina, which we didn't have to stop. We still have 56%, but I was getting tired, so I'm gonna go over there to Dunkin' Donuts, get coffee. Let's go. We're going to Dunkin' Donuts. I guess Kyle could get a donut. He's been good today, but we've been here many times at that Food Lion. Car looking good, not too dirty. All right, we're gonna go to Dunkin' real quick and we will get back on the road, right? All right, we only been here for a few minutes. So we have 67%. It says we could go straight to Yulee and then continue on our way. Funny enough, again, now it's saying we could get to Tampa at 9:22. And it wasn't saying that at first, but now it is. Or actually, it was saying that at first. Then we rearranged some things, and now it's saying it again, which is kind of weird because we haven't been keeping to the Tesla schedule. But anyway, next stop, Yulee. It'll be 5:30 around sunset, and then we'll continue to Tampa. And Kyle got a donut. Just some quick stats on the trip: 758 miles. Done so far, 304 watt-hours per mile. So we're getting about 3.3-ish miles per kilowatt hour. So we're doing pretty good. Here at Richmond Hill, Kyle has to pee, so we gotta stop early. 35%. That's all right. Looks like it's gonna rain, actually. It might rain here in, where are we? In Georgia. I know. All right, my wife's calling. I gotta answer this. So we walked in there, used a bathroom, bought something. I think we were in there for like 5 minutes, if that. Went from 35% up to 49%, just like that. But yeah, so next stop, Yulee. I kind of wonder, can we skip Yulee? Yeah, see, there's nothing from Yulee over to Ocala, so we have to stop at Yulee, which it is what it is. There's actually, yeah, it's probably best to stop at Yulee. What if we, let's do this. Take off Yulee. Let's just, okay, so it does want us to stop at Yulee. Like, does it make sense to go down to closer to Jacksonville and charge there? Probably not. It probably makes more sense to stop here and then come around there. All right, cool. And then again, like, once you leave Yulee, you need to make sure you have more than enough energy to make it to Ocala. All right. We'll get to Yulee with 21%. And then, let's look at Ocala real quick. I don't know which one we'll stop at. This is the original one, this one, and this one, I think. The 250, the 150. This is brand new, but people like this 250 because it's a 250, and it is right off of the highway. let's see what it tells us to do here. So we should only need to stop at Yulee for maybe 5 minutes or so. Oh, it wants us to go straight to Yulee. I mean, I'm not going to wait here for another 12. I mean, it wants us to go straight to Ocala. I'm not going to wait here for another 12 minutes. We'll just unplug and get on the road now. By the way, there's a Ford Lightning right next to us. Jersey plates. Oh yeah, there are so many New York plates on the road. It's really crazy how many plates I've seen from New York. But yeah, let's hit the road.
Yeah.
We are here at Yulee. A little tight to get out. A little bit of a different setup here. This is actually a different Yulee supercharger. So, am I doing this right? I think so. It's actually a different Yulee supercharger. Or maybe I was supposed to back in. I don't know. This guy backed in, but everyone else pulled forward, so I pulled forward. But yeah, we're here at Yulee. This is a different Yulee site. We usually go to another one, I think, over there. There's Kyle. Look at him. Look, I could put you on camera. Can you finally put lip balm on your lips? All right, so we're gonna charge here for 7 minutes. Go inside, use the bathroom, and we'll be right back, right?
Yeah.
So just use the bathroom. Not a huge fan of this charger stall because it's super tight. I mean, maybe I was supposed to move up more, but I'm kind of like even in my lane, you know. It's kind of tight here. But anyway, we've only been here for like 5 minutes. And it says we need another 10 minutes to get to Ocala. Actually, hang on. Let me, I do have trip planner. But say we'll get to Ocala. So we'll get to Tampa with 8%? I'm a little confused. Done. I don't think at 47% we can make it to Tampa. Or maybe we can. I don't think so. I mean, we have 143 miles of range. Okay, it wants us to stay here. Okay, I got it now. It wants us to stay here for 19 minutes, but if I add... Oh man, too much stuff going on. If I add the charging stop here, now it should say... Okay, now we're good. We have enough to continue the trip, and we'll get there with a 10% buffer. Alright, makes sense. Do not want to get this part of the trip wrong because there's really no backup options here. You would have to go on PlugShare to find something, and I don't even know if there's stuff here. You would, best case, come out to Gainesville, but it's so far out of the way, you don't want to do that. But anyway, Ocala, get there with 10%, 11% now, stay for 15 minutes, and get to Tampa with 26%. I don't think we need to stay that long. Get to Tampa at 9:40. I think we could shave some time off from that. But Kayo has a honey bun now. And I'm ready to go. Look at that guy. Alright, let's roll. Alright guys, we are here in Ocala. We only need to stay for 4 minutes to make it to Tampa. But we are going to get something to eat. It's 70 degrees I think right now. So it definitely has warmed up a little more, even though it's nighttime. Alright, so let's see what kind of charger speeds we get. We're at 17%. Actually, we didn't have to stay as long at that last stop. Most of today, well, I would say the second half of today, I've been driving without the air conditioner.
Yes.
So, and here in Ocala, there are so many New York plates on the road today. A lot of people from New York are coming down for the weekend, or for the week, I should say, because school is out this week. It's President's Day weekend. But I haven't been to the supercharger in years, 2 years actually. It's like, wow, it's been a while. Funny enough, we used to have a Model 3, same exact color as that guy right there. But anyway, we're gonna go inside, we'll get something to eat, and keep you guys posted. Alright, we've charged up enough. We've been here for a bit, had dinner, and now we just need, oh, it's only an hour 23 minutes. Not bad. Alright. We're gonna get to Tampa in no time. I thought it was like an hour and a half. An hour 23. I mean, I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but that sounds good to me. Alright, ready, Kayo?
Yeah.
Yep, I am ready.
Let's hit the road.
All right, we've made it to Walmart, and we're just gonna do some quick supermarket shopping. It is almost 10 o'clock. My wife made it safely to Atlanta, and she and the baby, they're gonna be getting on the next flight down here to Tampa soon. So Kayo and I, we're gonna go to Walmart and get some stuff, right? Unload the car and then go get mommy from the airport, right? You look tired. Tired from what? You weren't driving. Yeah. We have made it to the Airbnb. Looks very nice. Funny enough, they said that there are TVs. Funny enough, they said there are TVs, but I saw no picture of the TVs. Oh, there's a TV right there. All right. Let's turn on the lights. Oops, that's the outside light. Oh, they got a robo back.
Yeah.
Like what we got at home. How do you turn on these lights? Oh. Wow, look at that.
Yes.
the living room. And this is the kitchen. Got a TV, which is great. Got a bathroom. Oh, this is me and mommy's room. Because there's a bathroom inside the bedroom. Oh, nice little couch in the bedroom. Bathroom.
Oh, that has no door. Oh, this is the closet.
Oh, look, it's just like ours at home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we have another one.
Yeah, what's that? Open that.
That's...
No?
No.
Another bathroom.
Another bed.
That's your bathroom. Your bedroom. Another bedroom. Alright, that's locked. And another bathroom. I didn't realize there were 3 bathrooms. Alright, great. Alright, let's check the stats on today's drive.
Oh,
Come, let's go back outside.
where's that? Did you not a house that has a pool?
No, there's no pool.
Aw.
But we might go to the beach. We see how you behave. Alright, let's just see the stats of our drive down here. Trips. So 1,181 miles, averaging 299 watt hours per mile. That's actually pretty good. And 354 kilowatt hours used. So that's like, leave it open. So that's like 3.5 batteries we used to get from New York down here to Tampa. All right, guys. Kyle, anything you want to say?
No.
All right. So
one
yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, today is Valentine's Day. We just gotta unpack the car and in like an hour and a half, go pick up my wife and baby from the airport, and that's it. So talk to you guys later. They can't hear you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, bye.